This year has a boatload of epic movies on the way. Whether you're looking for excitement, nostalgia, or intrigue, 2023's Wicked lineup has you covered. Today on Sassy Silver Screen, we're going to count down the top 10 movies you need to look out for over the coming year. So let's dive right into it. Don't forget to let us know if you've seen any of these 2023 movies yet. Let us know in the comments what you thought. Number 10, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Hey there, superhero movie fans. Get ready to dive into the depths of the ocean with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This highly anticipated sequel to the 2018 blockbuster hit Aquaman is set to be the final installment in the DC Extended Universe. Directed by James Wan, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom sees Jason Momoa reprise his role as Arthur Curry, also known as Aquaman. The film follows Aquaman as he joins forces with an unlikely ally to protect the world from an ancient power that threatens to cause irreversible devastation. Wan has promised to expand on world building from the first film, giving fans even more breathtaking visuals and exciting action sequences. Filming took place in various locations including the United Kingdom, Hawaii, Los Angeles, and New Jersey, and after a few delays due to the COVID-19 pandemic and some post-production setbacks, the film is set to hit theaters on December 25th, 2023. There will definitely be some world-class special effects, Momoa looking grungy and gorgeous, and a more focused, confident tone as DC starts to work out its style. We hear that Batman is rumored to make an appearance too. So mark your calendars and get ready for an epic underwater adventure with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Number 9, Magic Mike's Last Dance. Are you ready to witness the magic of dance and love? Well, welcome to Magic Mike's Last Dance, the 2023 American comedy drama film that will take you on one last hip-swinging journey. Directed by the legendary Steven Soderbergh and starring Channing Tatum as the retired male performer, this movie promises to be a great way to say goodbye to this franchise. Join Mike as he leaves Miami to help a socialite, played by the stunning Selma Hayek, produce a stage play in London. After losing his furniture business during the pandemic, Mike finds himself as a bartender at a catering company. But fate has other plans for him as he meets Max, who offers him a job to choreograph a special production. What follows is a roller coaster ride of auditions, clashes, and reconciliations. This movie is much more than just dance. It's about love, freedom, and breaking societal constraints. Magic Mike's Last Dance grossed $53 million worldwide and received mixed reviews from critics, but you'll just have to see it for yourself. So grab some popcorn as the curtain closes on the final installment of this journey of love and dance. Number 8, Beau is Afraid. Channing Tatum's sculpted looks aren't what everyone's looking for in a movie though. If it takes a different poison to get your heart racing, director Ari Aster delivers horror thrills like no other. The mastermind behind Hereditary and Midsommar is back with another A24 treat here, building on his 2011 short entitled Beau. The film follows the story of Beau, played by Joaquin Phoenix, an anxiety-ridden man who embarks on a surreal journey after his mother suddenly dies. Along the way, he confronts his deepest fears in a surreal odyssey that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Described as a decade-spanning surrealist horror film set in an alternate present, Beau is Afraid promises to be a wild ride full of supernatural threats that will leave you gasping for air. We all saw in 2019's Joker just how creepy Joaquin Phoenix can be, so you'll need to be brave to see him take the lead role in this surrealist scarefest. The movie was co-produced and will be distributed by A24, and it is set to be released on April 21st, 2023. So make sure to mark your calendars and prepare to be scared right out of your wits. Number 7, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Hunger Games is back with a bang. Well, it won't be the same people you recognize from the Jennifer Lawrence-led movies, but the same universe gets an exploration with director Francis Lawrence behind the camera. Like the original 4 movies, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is based on Suzanne Collins' writing. We'll get to see a young President Snow and a bunch of brave new faces attempt to survive the brutal Hunger Games. It's scheduled for release in November. If you're going to catch any of these new releases, remember to leave us a like and let us know in the comments your favorite picks. You'll have to be brave to give our next one a go though. Number 6, The Nun 2. After the huge commercial success of the first film, a sequel here was inevitable. With a production budget of $22 million and a worldwide gross of around $365 million, we're sure the second installment is going to be even better. Be prepared for more old-school jump scares this time around, and possibly some nods to The Conjuring, which the Nun films share a universe with. You'll get to see a couple of cool European locations as expertly costumed nuns take on a terrifying demon this September. Number 5. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Get ready, Marvel fans! The third installment of the beloved Guardians of the Galaxy franchise is coming soon.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios, is set to be the 32nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Written and directed by James Gunn, the film features an ensemble cast including Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, and more. The Guardians embark on a new mission to protect Rocket, and in doing so face new challenges and old demons. The film promises to be another action-packed adventure filled with humor and heart. The road to the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has been bumpy. James Gunn was initially fired by Disney in 2018, but was reinstated the following year. Filming finally began in late 2021 and wrapped up in May 2022. The film is set to hit theaters on May 5, 2023 as part of Phase 5 of the MCU. Get ready to join Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot on their next epic journey. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is sure to be a wild ride you won't want to miss. Number 4. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the 7th, that's right, 7th outing in Tom Cruise's blockbuster action franchise. And to be honest, when they've refined the formula so well, it's easy to see why the new releases keep coming. But don't get complacent. This will be the second to last film in the series, so Dead Reckoning Part 1 will definitely be worth catching. We've been waiting a long time for this release too. Filming began in 2020, but lockdowns meant postponements, and it'll be July this year by the time it hits cinemas. Luckily, it was shot back-to-back with Part 2, so we'll also have the franchise's final installment not long after. Number 3. Creed 3. Connected to an even longer-running franchise is Michael B. Jordan's newest boxing outing. Originally tied to Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa, Creed 3 is the first in the trilogy to part with the 70s icon completely. This time around, Adonis Creed comes up against a childhood friend who's recently come out of prison. Creed is forced to put it all on the line against his fearless former ally turned opponent. As he fights for his own legacy, Creed will have to face one of the toughest challenges of his life. Don't miss this latest installment of the Creed franchise, as it breaks away from the shadow of Rocky Balboa and delivers an electrifying punch of its own. Number 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
Get ready for a thrilling adventure with Marvel Studios' latest superhero film, the highly anticipated sequel to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Starring Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly as our favorite shrinkable heroes and directed by Peyton Reed, this film takes Lang and Pym on a wild ride in the quantum realm, where they face off against the infamous Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors. This film is the first in Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's already a huge success, grossing $452 million worldwide. Paul Rudd has really made the size-shifting superhero his own since first stepping into the role in 2015. Impressively, this is the 31st film in the MCU, but the arrival of villain Kang the Conqueror marks an important shift forward for the franchise. Its opening was the biggest commercial success of any Ant-Man movie yet, and fans have been impressed with Jonathan Majors' performance as Kang. It was first released in February, so if you haven't seen it yet, get ready for this thrilling adventure that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Oh, and stay tuned for the mid-credits and post-credit scenes, which promise to set up exciting new developments in the MCU. Number 1. The Marvels. Considering the legacy of the comic books version of Captain Marvel, it's only a matter of time until the character becomes one of our main superhero screen presences. The Marvels is set to be one of the most highly anticipated movies of 2023, and for really good reason. With a cast of powerhouses like Brie Larson, Iman Vellani, Teyonah Parris, and directed by the incredibly talented Nia DaCosta, this film promises to be a game changer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The story picks up after the events of Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel as the trio of superheroes start to swap powers with each other, leading them on a thrilling adventure to figure out why. As the excitement builds, we can't wait to see how Larson, Vellani, and Paris play off each other and take on the challenges of the ever-evolving MCU. With such a star-studded cast and an intriguing premise, The Marvels is set to be a superhero film like no other. So mark your calendars for November 10th and get ready to witness the ultimate team-up in the MCU. As you can see, we've got superheroes galore this year, and for those who want a change of pace, there's some great horror and lifelike action lined up too. So grab your popcorn and strap in for another thrilling year of movies up ahead. Let us know in the comments which ones you're planning on seeing and hit subscribe to get more great videos from Sassy Silver Screen.